I watched quite a lot of the Sydney Olympics and was thrilled to receive an official Sydney 2000 t-shirt from my sister-in-law, Sangeeta Kumari Singh, who was a guest of the Indian Olympic Association, IOA, at those games along with my cousin Kanakvardhan Singh. Little did I know that I would be reporting on the Olympics in 4 years' time. Armed with a rich repertoire of Olympic history, it was but natural that I enjoyed every bit of Athens 2004 as a journalist. I was just 23, but was asked by Doordarshan News to front their Olympic coverage daily all through the Games. Athens will be remembered for Rajavardhan Rathor's silver medal, but it was also the start of the march of Indian sportspersons towards the podium. Yes, everyone remembers Rathor's heroics, but there were others who came very close, including Suma Shirur and Abhinav Bindra, and the doubles pairing of Leander Paes and Mahesh Bhupati. Anju Bobby George too raised expectations with a final appearance. I had developed a close rapport with Rathor leading up to those games, and was the only journalist present at the Delhi airport when he returned after winning the quota for Athens in 2003. I still remember sprinting to the production room at DD Sports and urging them to switch to the double trap final, which had gotten underway. They were, if memory serves me right, showing an inconsequential beach volleyball match at that time. Rathor and I have drifted apart over the years, and he did not respond to requests for an interaction for this book. But nothing can take away the brilliance of his shooting that afternoon in Athens. Indian shooting needed that medal, and thankfully they have built on it and delivered medals at every Olympics since, unlike weightlifting, which is almost finished as a sport in India. It needed something special to top that performance from Rathor, and I was lucky enough to be present in Beijing to see it happen. Having covered the Asiad and the Commonwealth Games in 2006, I was sort of considered a multidiscipline specialist at CNN-IBN and was deputed to cover the 2008 Olympics. Looking back, I was more a fan than a journalist at Beijing. To borrow a line from Rohan Bopanna, I was a child in a candy shop, eager to soak in every possible facet of the Olympics. I never stopped clicking photos at those games, and, even today, the only sporting memorabilia in my house are those associated with Beijing. On the third day of those games, Abhinav Bindra won the 10-meter air rifle gold medal, and Indian sports finally came of age. I was one of the few journalists present that morning when the qualification round began. Kamesh Srinivasan of The Hindu, Mini Kapoor of the Indian Express, Sharda Ugra of India Today, and my dear friend Vimal Mohan of NDTV were the ones I remember meeting early that morning. Most of us expected Gagan to do well, as he had been in great form heading into Beijing, but he was extremely unlucky to miss out on a place in the final on a technicality. Abhinav, though, taught all of us a lesson that day by seizing the moment and proving that it didn't matter how well you shot in a particular season, the Olympics needed a different mindset. Both Abhinav and Gagan have opened up about their respective experiences in this book. I sat and watched Abhinav shoot the final with Gagan on one side and Anjali Bhagwat on another, and we all leapt up when he shot that 10.8 to seal the gold. I have covered my fair share of sport across the world, but nothing comes close to seeing the tricolour rise and the national anthem play inside that final hall in Beijing. I had tears in my eyes, and I distinctly remember Anjali, Avneet Sidhu and Anasuya Mathur of NDTV had tears streaming down their cheeks post the medal ceremony. It was a moment for the ages. I had done my homework heading into Beijing, but it revolved mostly around tennis, shooting and boxing. No one expected a medal in wrestling, and it came as a huge surprise when Sushil won the bronze in the men's 66 kg category. Most of the media fraternity had left for the boxing stadium for Vijender's quarter-final bout. But I was still at the media centre, as I had an interview lined up with one of my heroes, Ian Thorpe. That interview never happened, as I rushed to the wrestling stadium to talk to Sushil after his win. I learned an important